NBA trade deadline here. This is I mean we were talking about it in the group chat.
Wicked trades.
Wicked trades here. Like the Indiana Pacers and the Kings trade made no fucking sense. Why they got rid of Halliburton? I mean that trade was just weird. It didn't really. They swapped 3 players for 3 players. It didn't make a whole lot of sense because all those 3 players were kind of performing the exact same level that the other 3 players were performing, minus Sabonis, who was the overperformer. Which I feel like they kind of got shafted for Sabonis, right? Is Halliburton and Buddy Hield worse Sabonis, or should they got picks out of that?
So I think the Pacers gave up picks.
I'm trying to find that trade.
Well, as far as Halliburton goes, I like Halliburton as a point guard. 6'5". He's only 21 years old. I believe he's 21 years old. He was a first-round pick for the Kings this last year. I mean, he's a rookie last year. Has a great upside potential. But the Kings obviously see a whole lot in De'Aaron Fox. And the whole thing was getting Sabonis and Fox on the same team. I mean, I don't know why you wasted the pick on Halliburton if you're just going to get rid of him a year later.
Dude, NBA teams do weird shit.
Him getting out of the shadow, I mean, Sacramento's a poverty franchise. I'm going to go ahead and say it. But him getting out of the shadow of Fox and the Kings, I think maybe he shines on the Pacers since the Pacers lost LeVert and all them guys on the offseason.
Yep, did.
But this also means that Miles Turner probably going to stay in Indiana since they got rid of Sabonis.
Yep, because he wanted to play center and Sabonis was playing center. I mean, because Sabonis is just a better player, so it is what it is.
It doesn't make any sense to me on the Pacers side or Kings side why you traded youth for Domantas Sabonis, who's he's not old, but
he's like 25, 26.
In a big contract. And you got rid of your three-point shooter / your good playmaker that's tall and lengthy.
Yeah. I mean, maybe the Kings are trying to pull out of poverty here because I agree. Kings are a poverty franchise. They should be the ones moving to Seattle. Not talking this whole Thunder going back to Seattle bullshit. The Kings should be the one moving. There's too many teams in LA. They don't need Sacramento over there. And any Sacramento Kings fan. Yeah, there ain't no Sacramento Kings fans, dude. You're just LA fans that couldn't afford a fucking Lakers ticket. So you go to the Sacramento Kings team. Ain't nobody going there to watch the fucking Sacramento Kings so they can watch them. Oh, we drafted Mott or Bagley here. He's a great talent, but we're not going to play him very much. It's like, fuck faces, huh? Some other notable...
Halliburton has so many... Dude, sorry.
No worries. CJ McCollum gets traded to New Orleans. They're trying to do everything they can to keep Zion. I hope Zion does a smart thing and runs from that franchise.
Yes.
New Orleans Pelicans, also another franchise that should be relocated because, I mean, New Orleans doesn't seem to really support them a whole lot. I don't think they've sold out their arena since Anthony Davis playoffs in like 2016.
Yeah, but Zion was supposed to bring them back into the forefront, but he hasn't been on the court, dude. That's not their fault.
You can't really say that the
Pelicans would you want to go to a New Orleans game without Zion there? Fuck no.
They got BI, man. Come on.
Yeah, dude. Brandon Ingram, who kind of fell off this year a little bit. He was averaging like 26, 27 last year, and this year's only putting up like 22, 23. So he's got to pick it up a little bit with the absence of Zion. He seemed to play better with Zion on the floor. Like, I mean, maybe because everyone was focused on Zion, it gave him a better opportunity to get shots up.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's going to be better with Zion playing.
That's a very interesting trade for the Blazers, though. Because reports are saying, they want to build around Lillard, but, I mean, you're trading everybody away.
I'm not saying that Lillard's done, but why do you want to build your whole team around a 32-year-old point guard who's at max got another 3 years left on him? I mean, it's like, trade for the future here. You can go get Ben Simmons for Lillard. I'm not saying Ben Simmons is the next great thing, but fuck, you get him off the 76ers, he might be.
Ben Simmons is going to go to the Nets, dude.
The Nets?
No, they are not actively in trade talks.
That's a lie. They are actively in trade talks.
Sure? I thought they are, yeah.
They just said they're not.
Nah, according to that...
Today they said they were.
Yeah. That bigger ESPN guy, I forget his name, he said they were.
But the piece that I don't like the Pelicans trading away was Nikhil Alexander-Walker. which he immediately got traded from the Blazers to the Utah.
Which is a good pickup for Utah.
It's a good pickup for Utah, but it's just like I hate when players go to situations where they're not really going to play. They came out and said, "Yeah, he's a bench guy. He's just going to play his role." Like, I know he wasn't doing nothing in New Orleans really because he was bench guy. He wasn't doing his role. But certain people, when they get on the court, you see flashes of really good basketball, and they just keep getting held back. Like fucking Cam Reddish in New York. That's insane that they did.
Yeah, and if look, I don't think Cam Reddish is like this great star that's going to develop in this league, but he's definitely a good role player, even a starter. And I didn't know that fucking Tom Thibodeau or whatever his name is. Is that his name, Tom Thibodeau?
Yeah, the clown show.
Yeah, the clown show up there in New York with James Dolan. That whole franchise, dude, is terrible. They get this dude who has potential to be like he's a 15-point per game scorer, and he's not playing due to coach decision. Like, what the fuck is that? You have Kemba Walker, man, doing shit. You have not. I don't know.
It's the next.
I get worked up about NBA stuff because it's like there's a lot of players that have a huge upside potential, and they just get put in the shittiest positions, like Bagley and Buddy Hield. They get put in shitty situations. There's nothing.
I was actually going to put on Bagley. I was going to get on a topic about Bagley when we were in that trade. Literally, they refused to pay. They refused to play him, and then they don't trade him. He asked for a trade. They said no. They took him number 2 in the fucking draft. Like, why are you not? If you're not going to play your guy, why not trade him? He's got trade value. I mean, he was dominant in college coming out, and you haven't given him a chance since his rookie year, really. So why not swap him away? That doesn't make sense. Once again, the Sacramento is probably the most we're shit. Oklahoma is bad, but at least we have a future. They're suck. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on over there. Their GM is ass. Their owner's got to be something crazy. I don't know what's going on in Sacramento. I think a Seattle move would be pretty cool, though.
We got the Sonics jerseys, huh?
As long as they don't take our team.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think they will.
Man, if they get rid of the Thunder here this early, I mean, what? I don't know. It's been 12 years. Like that's not enough time.
No, we're not losing the Thunder, dude.
Yep.
You got too many oil billionaires now.
Speaking of Thunder, they traded for KZ Okpala, if anybody didn't know that shit.
Good
Who's
for
KZ
them.
Okpala, you ask? Fucking bench warmer.
Some dude that played on Miami.